Hello all, this is Yojo, and I thought it would be appropriate for me to share a little bit more specific incidences that I was bullied under, because every time I talk about how things went for me in middle school or pretty much any other bullying instance, I pretty much generalize it, but I'm going to start breaking down some specifics because it's important that people really understand where bullied kids and teenagers and adults are coming from, so they have a better understanding of how important this issue is, understanding that it's not just something that happens in the movies. It happens to real people that you know and love, people that are strangers, people that you hate, and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about the time I got punched in the face in math class. I know, it really happened. If anybody's ever been at one of those more low-grade schools, you've probably seen a bunch of fights break out in not just math class, but any class. But anyway, this is what happened to me. So I was talking to another student, and they were passing some papers around, and I turned to a fellow student who was a male, and I said thank you to him really quickly, and he misunderstood it as saying fuck you. And he jumped up, caused a big commotion. I'm talking about totally ghetto. I am so mentally above this kid. He made a scene just because he could, you know. The teacher told bitch out. He jumped up and insisted that I said fuck you, and some of the other students were like, dude, even if she did say fuck you, she wasn't talking to you. She's talking to the person that I was talking to. And I defended myself saying I didn't say fuck you. I said thank you. And he just refused to accept the correction, so he punched me in the face. Now, I don't know about now, but back then I could take, hits and kicks to certain places very well. So, it didn't really hurt. I'm sure he punched me in the face with all his might, but I was just, I was more stunned that I got punched in the face in class over some complete and utter bullshit than I was actually hurt by the punch. And of course I cried, and he didn't get sent out or anything. I don't know if he even got suspended. He probably got suspended, but it was just the mere fact that, I'm sure the entire class is actually shocked that something like that would just happen, and some of them actually having an idea of who I am without actually knowing me were kind of like, you wouldn't say that anyway. And the teacher was probably shocked, but she still could have been professional, but I don't think anybody here really knows what professionalism is unless they're really getting some high grade pay and they're going to be leaving soon. The people that don't last long here are the people that usually are better about certain things like that. So I heard about it, and yeah, that pretty much sucked. So long story short, I got punched in the face in math class, which was probably, well, I can't say that's the worst thing that ever happened to me. Boys have never had a problem hitting and kicking me. I can definitely say that, and that was before what happened, the whole bisexual thing in middle school. It's just boys, and girls, they hit. I mean, I don't know about the girls anywhere else, but the girls here are very much more likely to yell things at you and do the whole mental, verbal, emotional, abusive part. And boys go straight to the physical, and they were totally uncandid about me. I got punched in the eye by another boy in art class, and that didn't bother me. And back when I was in elementary school, I got into a fight with a boy in a hallway, this is why not the whole reason, but part of the reason why I totally threw my gender out, because, if boys aren't supposed to hit girls and boys are hitting me, apparently I'm not much of a girl. And come to find out, I'm actually not. I mean, aside from, the vagina and all that, I'm not that much of a girl. I'm a slob. I scratch myself, I say shit I want to say, and I occasionally stink. But, yeah, that's what happened to me. And one day I'm going to figure out how to properly end videos, but for now you're going to get this.